Hi guys, so I've never made a YouTube video before, but I get a lot of requests from my friends on Instagram and just people in general to make tutorials on the hair and makeup looks that I wear. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on like big, I guess not big, like loose, curly, wavy hair. I don't really know what you'd call it, but it'll be pretty. So really no telling how this video is going to turn out. So just stay tuned. I don't really know how to edit videos, so normally I would like pause it and then start. Anyway, as you can see, I've already started by sectioning my hair off with one of these butterfly clip things. You can get them at like Sally's, I guess. I don't know. And now I'm going to just kind of spray hairspray into my hair a little bit. You don't need too much because we don't want the hair to be crunchy. I'm just gonna brush through that. I'm using a 1-inch Conair curling iron, but I'm gonna use it like a wand. So, just gonna take a small, like, I guess, inch section, and I'm just going to wrap that around. Be careful not to burn yourself because it hurts like hell. I'm just gonna hold that there for a second, then just kind of let that go, and you have a nice little curl. And I'm just gonna keep doing that section by section. And holding it there. Oh, it's stuck. Awkward silence. I'm really not good at these videos. You don't have to do this on clean hair, but I prefer to do it on clean, dry hair. I also, while my hair was still wet, I put a mousse in it for volume. I'll show you what I used in a minute. It doesn't really matter what you use, I don't think. I'm using something that I've like never even heard of. I found it in my mom's room. It's called So Gorgeous Volumizing Root Mousse for breathtaking volume. Yeah, I don't really know where that comes from, but you can really use anything, or you don't have to use it at all. I don't always use it. Just kind of helps hold the curl. So now that I'm finished this side, it's gonna just kind of look like this. You don't really need to worry too much about what they look like because you're gonna go back and touch them up anyway. So now I'm gonna start on this side doing the same thing. And I probably should have said this sooner, but just remember that when you're curling near your face, to always curl in the opposite direction of your face. It just looks better. I don't really know the exact reason why. It just does, so I guess you don't have to do it. Just realized I'm not really looking at the camera. There's a mirror next to me, so sorry, I'm not very good at this. That's why I'm not making eye contact. Okay, so now that I'm finished the bottom layer of my hair, I'm kind of just gonna like pull that back like I were to put it in a ponytail, and I'm just gonna section it off. You don't have to do this, I just do it because that way when I pull this layer down, I don't have to separate the curly hairs from the straight hairs. People with thicker hair might want to do a third sectioning of the hair, but I have pretty thin hair, so I'm just gonna use the layer we just did and this top layer, and I'm gonna separate it, or I guess I should say part it, like how I would part my hair. I'm just gonna brush this down a little bit. And again, I'm just gonna take the hairspray and kind of go through, not too much, you don't want it to be crunchy. And it doesn't really matter what kind of hairspray you use, whatever you prefer. I'm using Tresemme Extra Firm Control. It's whatever. It's pretty much what I always use. You can start on either side. I like to start with my bangs just because there's more hair on this side and I like to get it out of the way. So I'm gonna section it off like I was doing before, curling away from my face. I'm gonna hold it there, and then I'm gonna let go. It's gonna look kind of weird at first, but we're gonna take care of that later. So. Sometimes you can like pin these over to the side like that, which I might end up doing. It just gets a little out of control with all this hair, but seems to be fine for now. I'm really not that good at doing hair, so hopefully this turns out a little bit, I don't know, better than it's looking right now. It usually does, but my luck would be when I start recording it turns out really shitty. So probably should have put like music or something on in the background, but I like using the curling iron like this a lot better than a wand, because I feel like with long hair the wand is just way too pointy at the end, and then the bottom of my curls are just like super skinny and they all stick together and it's just a mess. So yeah, it's just my opinion. The top layer of the hair definitely takes the longest because there's the most hair, but it doesn't take terribly long to do this look if you ask me. Ah, hate when that happens. Alright, so my computer screen just went black. Alright. It's my computer telling me to hurry the fuck up. Victoria's Secret just texted me. I wonder what kind of free stuff I can get. It's Black Friday ads. Not interested. I won't be going out this Black Friday because I'm broke. So, I'm finished this half of my head. As you can see, this is all we have left to do. This little tiny bit of hair. Just gonna brush that really quick. So, once again, I'm just gonna section like we've been doing and curl away from the face. I like to start kind of far down, as you can see. I don't like, I don't know, I guess there to be like a lot of curl up towards the root because we're gonna go back in and take little pieces. You'll see. I don't know how to explain that. Ew. I have a little bit of makeup on my hand. I swear it's not a disease. This quality and this lighting is so awful. Oh well. It's my first video. Maybe one day I'll become like an awesome like YouTube guru person, whatever you want to call it, and like 100 million people will subscribe to me, and I'll have awesome lighting and like a really badass camera, but not today. Last chunk. Ah. Okay, so now that the whole head is done, I'm just gonna take that out, and I'm kind of just gonna, you know, do that, and I'm going to take my brush and lightly brush through it because I don't want it to be all ugly and stuck together. So it's pretty much done, but I like to go through and just grab like really skinny pieces and just kind of start at the root and curl like this and then just pull it down. And I just do that like a couple times over the hair. Doesn't have to be like everywhere. You don't have to pull like every piece of hair out and do it. I just feel like this adds a little bit more volume and it separates some of the curls a little bit on the top. I don't know, I just like it. Something crazy going on outside. I like to do the bangs too, just because it adds a little bit more volume. And I'm just gonna, this is looking a little flat, so pick that up and curl it. And do the same thing over here. Alright, so just gonna kind of fluff my hands through it. Spray it down with some hairspray. And that is the finished look. You can kind of like, you know, do a little one of these little numbers, fluff it up, whatever. I don't really feel like I need to because it's gonna get flat anyway. So yeah, that's everything. Obviously it won't take as long if you have shorter hair, and I'm sorry that it took so long. But yeah, so maybe I'll make more videos. Hopefully people watch this one, and I hope it was helpful. So